Okay.
All right.
Bastion power down.
Does anybody need to be healed?
You look over at Dietrich and he is just like bloody.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, Dietrich, I'm coming here. Okay.
Richard.
I'm also just gonna say sorry just before you start. Thomas, William, and Mac were rounding up the crowd during all that because I totally forgot to even include them in that fight. So they were staying back at the line and talking to Beak's men to be like, kind of filling them in on what's going on.
Crowd control's very important.
Yeah. Hopefully they talk to Sazgas.
Yeah, they talked to Sazgas
yeah.
as well, and Sazgas is now with them.
Okay.
Okay. Can I go around the corner and try and like get their attention, like William and Thomas and Mac?
Yeah.
Okay, to like try and beckon them over.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So they take and then they're gonna do one final look. Mac doesn't see anything. Ooh. Thomas got a nat 20. He just kind of does a last scan around to make sure no other golems are coming or anything. And he sees all the golems are kind of fixed on the line in the crowd and like making sure that's all moving smoothly. So once they see that the coast is clear, they all make their way down and meet you guys around the corner at the top of the stairs.
And are they bringing anyone with them?
Yes. So Sazgas is coming with them. Helena and give me a second, I forget the other guy's name.
Dietrich, I healed you for 16.
Wait. Thank you, Greya.
You're welcome.
Who would have thought that fighting a giant stone man would hurt quite a bit?
Oh yeah, you didn't look great.
Bastion has like a dent in his armor where he got smashed. He says, I picked up a scratch or two myself.
Okay. Here you go. And I heal you for 19.
Perfect. That'll do it. And the dent kind of buffers back up.
So Helena is with them, and I don't know if the halfling ever told you his name. His name's
I don't think so. No, definitely not.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name at all.
He's coming as well as Sazgas and Beak's followers. There's about 6 of Beak's buddies coming.
What's the halfling's name?
Holm.
Holm?
Yeah.
Wait, I heard you what? What did you?
Holme.
Okay.
Like Sherlock Holmes and not Combe.
I heard Holm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I heard something different every single time. Okay. Can I have we seen the golems patrolling this far before?
Pardon, sorry?
Have we seen the golems patrolling? They mostly are stationary, right?
Most times they're just stationary. They and they're tall enough that they can keep wherever they're stationed to keep a lookout on. They just have to scan. They don't really need, they can see everything going on when they're that tall.
Just with an abundance of caution, I'm gonna throw the bigger chunks of golems behind the bar.
Okay, sounds good.
And then he'll go down to see what's up with Froulo.
Sorry, I was muted. Tied up in a bag, and willing to at least negotiate for his life.
Did he say anything?
He told me that the plates at the back of the golem's neck controls them, so if we smash there, that's their sensitive part. But let's get moving on this, shall we? This coven thing.
Okay.
You could start that, and Bastion and I could talk to Froulo if you
Yes.
wanted.
I was going to suggest...
I'm going to help Aleda, but could you two do a search on Froulo as well? Pat down.
I was thinking perhaps he has keys.
I would still like to find a way into my brother's cell.
Yes.
Or at least question him on it. And I'm going to go over to Aleda and See what she needs to do a
Okay,
ritual.
friendship circle time.
Huron can cast magic as well if you need his help.
He would need to be bound into. We need to do a ritual first for him to count as part of our friendship circle.
He needed to be a friend, you know.
No, I didn't want to do it before, but now you threw that, I feel offended. No, it's cool. I'm gonna go hang out. No, it's good. Don't worry about it. No,
you
it's fine.
would be included. We just don't have time for an hour-long ceremony.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. No, time's important.
We can do it later.
You're our friend. You're all our friends. But yeah, this is we have to do like a coven thing.
So Aleda is doing incense stuff. Kellier, you said you were helping her?
Yeah.
I believe Brea is real.
Ingrea? Cool. And the others, I mean, Mac is down there just kind of doing his own thing. But Thomas and William are with Beak's friends, and they're staying up top to kind of keep an eye out on everything to give you guys a heads up if anything happens.
Mac doing his own thing. What does that entail?
He's just wandering around.
Mac. Talk to his friend. Okay. Just curious.
He spent a bit of time talking to the pile of rocks that you put behind the bar, and now he's just down there with his coconuts.
I mean, one of the golem heads just came off, so that has a face even.
It's not. He doesn't even like. It's still just a rock, and he doesn't say much to it. And he also, you notice when he's down there, he kind of is looking, and it almost looks like he doesn't fully remember, but he's looking at like the spot where like he lifted the rock and shot it, and he's just kind of like looking at that area like, what happened here?
Oh, I hope he doesn't have trauma.
So when I say he's doing his own thing, that's what he's doing. He's just wandering.
Oh, okay. You know.
So for the ceremony, it doesn't say in the actual spell, so I've kind of made something up because it says 15 minutes with 100 gold pieces of incense and wool. So I've kind of just decided kind of what we'd be doing for 15 minutes, and that's I'm sacrificing my old tavern clothes, the skirt, because it would be made of wool. And we're tearing out threads and giving everyone who we don't want to fall asleep a thread that has been dipped in the incense, and then we're burning a big pile of incense in the middle of this room. Okay. So anyone who has a piece of this thread is immune.
Okay, yeah, Gray's definitely going around and be like, here you go, here you go, here you go.
And one of us can be like tending the fire and like continuing to pull out more threads while Gray is passing them around. I think that would
Freya, but I don't really need. Oh, thanks.
No, it'll make sure. It's okay. It's okay. You can have one. Everybody gets one. Okay. Give one to Bastion too. Here.
I can't sleep.
No, you keep it anyway. It's for friendship.
Yeah. Quickly ties.
Someone cares about friendship.
You're getting one too, Huron.
You get
Thank
one
you.
too.
Maybe you should give Huron.
On to him.
Do you want two, Huron?
Yes.
Yeah, here you go.
Those are unlimited. I'm tearing up my skirt for this. This is not okay.
We all knew what we were getting into.
I need to concentrate.
When Huron says we all knew what we were getting into, Home raises his hand and he's like, we actually don't really know what we're getting into. What's happening here?
We're sending everyone else on the island to sleep if they are not immune to sleep effects. So there may still, it's not going to affect the stone golems, but anyone who's not perhaps of elven or fey ancestry would possibly fall asleep. So.
Oh, okay.
And then we're going to break out.
Yes. That's the plan.
Have you heard about what's going on out there? Why you're lying?
People are this is weird. People are just being ushered into the arena seemingly to fight, but nobody's coming back and people keep going in. I don't know if this is some sort of weird battle royale that all of a sudden Brother decided that would be fun. I don't know.
Well, you might not know. And Dietrich's going to turn on his heels and look very menacingly at the cat. But you do. He's going to ungag him.
Then he comes out, he's like, I
Dramatic.
don't really know what they're doing. I started working with them because they
Spineless.
were going to kill me.
And so you should give us any information you do have so that we do not kill you. Well, these ones opposed to killing, so I don't kill you.
Also, are you attached to that jacket?
Can you, Bastion, roll intimidation?
Oh, sure. It's 12.
Okay. Again, spineless, doesn't take much to intimidate him. He looks at Dietrich, he's like, it is not attached to my body, no.
No.
I am just wearing it. It is a jacket. But
As a show of good faith, perhaps you should give it to her. Good to give it to her.
I cannot, I am tied up.
Just speak.
Okay. I do not know what they were doing. I didn't see much. It is, as you apparently know, no longer brother. And they are bringing people in to kill them one by one. As they enter the arena, they are killed. And I don't know what happens after that. They are dragged off, and then they seemingly come back. But they are no longer themselves.
Who was doing the killing?
Oh, no.
The golems? The hooded figure?
They had a small army of what looked like people who were dead, but they weren't dead. They were walking and killing.
Wonderful. Say small army. How small is small?
They began with maybe 30, 40, but now they have everyone else who they have brought in and killed.
Leader, does this work on the undead? Don't sleep, do they?
It is because this is just out of game. This is homebrew that we downloaded for the Conventions of the Coven. It doesn't specify, it merely says that it is a mass sleep spell when the component is sleep. So I am assuming based off of that, creatures that would not be affected by a sleep spell would also not be affected by mass sleep. It doesn't say it's any more powerful, except that it happens to affect a wider range, and it's not affected by rolling. So it's just everyone does fall asleep unless they are immune to sleep. So I do not think it affects undead, unfortunately.
Right, well, Huron also said that there were new people in charge, and we know quite a bit about one of them, but there's another one that we don't know anything about. There was a cloaked person there. Can you tell us a bit about them?
He kind of looked like the others, but it looked like maybe he was dead for a long, long time.
It's a real ugly look.
Yes.
Froulo, something occurs to me. Right now, you're useful to these people, but as soon as they have turned everyone here, chances are they're going to come for you and the guards and whoever else is working here. So it's in your best interest to go with the people that are going to try and stop that, which is us. And this means that we need control of these golems, because to fight an army of undead, I think, is even beyond my capabilities. And I'm very strong.
Froulo, don't you want to be free of this place?
I just want to live.
There's not much living here, is there?
I am alive.
Not living if you're undead either.
I think your best bet to remain that way is with us. how can we control these golems?
The golems do what is ordered of them on the plates that are on their back. Even Brother was not able to make these. We had an elf who made them, and Brother would give him the instructions to give to the golems.
And what instructions were given to the golems?
It depended on what Brother wanted them to do, whether they were guard, whether they were fighters, whether they were lookouts. He had different golems for different things that had different instructions on them.
Where is this elf now?
I have not seen him.
Did he have long, gross fingers?
Very gross.
He's dead.
Oh dear.
I have a question for Richard.
Yes.
The language that was written on the back of the golem's heads, is that a language any of us would understand?
It was.
Go back to the bar and grab the head.
You can go grab it and see what's on there.
Yeah, I'll go grab it. Oh wait, no, I'm casting a ritual. Or are we done?
So it takes 15 minutes, but Richard was saying that it's my spell because I'm the person who initiated the friendship circle. So normally I would have to roll this. You said I would be granted advantage for doing the coven, but in episode 40 of Isles of Nekkar, I rolled a natural 20, and at the time you said the next spell that I cast, I would not have to roll this black magic die, and so I automatically cast this spell. I don't have to roll. I've been not casting any spells since then, and it's been so bloody hard. But in-game, Aleda was just nervous about her magic and the hag stuff, but she feels very supported by her friendship circle and feels that she can do magic with them.
We love a long game.
So if it's been 15 minutes, it's cast.
I don't think it's been 15 minutes yet. That wasn't
okay. Well, when it is, it will if we aren't interrupted.
Yeah. So he's doing that. So anything that needs to be done that isn't the ritual here on Bastion and Dietrich will do.
Okay. I'll request it. Someone go grab a golem head from behind the bar.
Done.
Cool. Someone can roll an investigation on this golem head.
I toss it to someone else.
Okay.
Maybe you should do that. You're,
Is it like Golem Head Hot Potato? Because Huron is all about that game.
No, you can roll to see if you catch it if you want to roll an athletic, but
I absolutely do. This is exciting. Huron's into this. 19.
Presumably,
19? Yeah, you catch it.
presumably, if you deliver letters, you're also able to read.
That is true. I can read. What does it say?
Well, Bastion smashed the plate when he attacked it. So there are very few pieces left.
Promising.
What do you speak?
Excellent question. It's been a while since I had to look. Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, Goblin, Halfling, and Sylvan.
Wow, a lot. You can't make out, like, it's so smashed that, like, you can't really tell what it says. But there is still a letter at least remaining, and you can tell it is written in Elvish.
There's another head up there. You can't read that one.
Yes, this one's broken. Fortunately, it's too smashed up. Elven lettering, but I'll need the second head. Bastion, could you get the second one? It's Elvish. I think Dietrich, you could probably read it too.
An assumption. Yes.
Is it wrong?
No, I can. Yes, I can read Elvish.
I'll hand it to you then.
Go up.
Sorry, I assumed
Okay.
your language.
Yep.
There is no other head. The other one's just a big pile of rocks.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
There is no other plate. We've smashed that one.
We do know they're in Elvish, so maybe we could read them before we attack some of them, because it seems, like Froulo said, some of them are just lookouts, who I imagine don't do anything but look out.
Well,
And if we don't move against them, they shouldn't move against us. We can look at them.
in the case of like a riot or something like that, there would be golems that would defend the guards. Yes?
Yes.
So how would the golems determine who is a guard?
Aren't the guards other golems, though?
Not all of
Aren't there
them.
like golems and then Froulo?
There is only guards. There's only golems.
Oh, I was thinking the lizards.
The lizards are not guards, they are just employees. In the event of a riot, they would be on their own.
Does mean that all the weapons would be unguarded.
Do golems recognize other golems because of the plate?
I am unsure.
We caught a golem, smashed it to bits without the plate, and then attached the plate to me. Would they perhaps think I was a golem? And then defend me if I was attacked?
I do not know.
Froulo, you are being very unhelpful.
I do not make the golems or understand fully how they work.
I imagine, sometimes a riot has broken out as well, though, so...
Yes, there has been a riot before. I was not present for it.
Froulo, do you have any keys on you?
No, they took my keys. I did have them before I had access to everywhere, but these new people did not allow me to have any keys.
Who took your keys exactly? Which one?
It was the woman.
Did she look like... I'm gonna gesture at...
She had similar features, yes.
Would those keys open up the champion's cell?
There would be a key on there for that, yes.
I believe I could likely just rip it off the hinges. The cell doors never seemed that intimidating to me.
There's not much point in being settled right now.
No. Well, when you get closer to finishing the ritual, maybe Bastion, Huron, and I could go up to your brother's cell and go get him and make sure he is safe.
Froulo, if you command the golems, would they listen to you?
No.
Damn. Captain, Froulo's useless to us. Shall I just...
Hold on. Froulo, is there anything that you can think of? This is not to help us. This is to save your own skin. You are going to die here otherwise.
Yes.
Not from us.
Ugh.
From the same people who killed Bradley. Wow.
I don't know how the golems work, but I do know that when the time comes, somehow I am able to go get the champion.
So if you came with us, you could retrieve the champion. They would not go against you.
Maybe, but I do not have the keys. I don't know if they would act differently if we gained access without the keys.
Well, if...
Why haven't they collected the champion yet?
I do not know.
Can the commands on the golems be changed? If they were given down by brothers, would they now know that these other people were in charge then?
No, because it is whatever it says on the plate. They follow the instructions on the plate. It is not that they are listening to brother.
Precisely. I think we should try to get your brother anyway.
Well, he is being guarded by golems. I'm not comfortable with the idea of just the review going up to get him.
Well, you do need to finish the ritual, so...
And we will...
Go on.
You please, Huron.
Oh, I was going to say, I mean, between Bastion and Dietrich, I have no doubt they could take down a golem.
I will bring a weapon more suited to crushing them.
I have an idea. I have a spell that can it can make a door in a stone wall. So if we could sneak up there, we could maybe get him out without the golems even noticing.
We would have to wait for the sleep spell to take effect, but that would make more sense.
Well, no, the golems would be unaffected by the sleep spell, so it would be on us to be stealthy
I
about
still
it.
have to be here while we're casting it. That's why we have to wait till it's over.
Oh, yes. Understood.
How long has it been? Are we almost done this?
Yeah, it would be 15 minutes at this point.
Okay. So we are free to do that as well.
So, Cora?
Yes.
Does it say anything about you having to roll on the effectiveness of this sleep spell or anything?
Nope.
Or the...
I can read back the language to you if you would like. So... Sorry, I have to pull it up on my D20. The coven. So for the for the friendship circle, rather, I have to have the entire friendship circle together. At least 3 members gathered, which we have. And then for mass sleep, it requires a sleep spell, 100 gold pieces of incense, and sheep's wool, and it takes 15 minutes. The friendship circle, not the coven, make every creature in a 5-mile radius fall fast asleep for up to 2 hours. I just indicated that I thought it probably wouldn't affect elves or undead or any other people not affected by sleep.
Yeah.
But other than that, no. If I have the power of my friendship circle behind me, I cast it.
Cool. And what was the radius or
5 miles for up to 2 hours.
The whole island. Cool. Okay.
I don't know how many people that'll take out because a lot of them are apparently being slaughtered. So this was much more effective before this happened, but no one could foresee this. So it'll help us a little bit.
It could make it. It could be that we just made it really easy for them to slaughter all those people too.
I feel. Yeah. We'll find out.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So, are you heading up to Amherst's?
Yeah. Let's go.
Bringing Froulo, I will have him in front of me, like he's walking, but tied up.
I have a question. Do we consider Froulo important? Because if not, I would not have given him a thread, and he would also fall asleep at the conclusion of the spell. Do we need him? I'm not saying kill him. I'm saying, is he dead weight?
You could just attach a thread to him in the back, and then if he becomes a problem, just remove the thread.
Okay, good plan. Yeah.
I think he's good insurance.
Mm-hmm. If he becomes too much trouble, we remove the thread, I say as I tighten my grip on him.
Ah, yes. Maybe not that way. All right.
Richard, can I ask Akari to come too? I wouldn't mind if we're gonna go split up.
Yeah. Everyone's gonna come with you. Everybody.
All right.
Everyone? I think everyone should stay in the bar.
This feels like a hard
If you want everyone to stay, then that's cool.
I just wanted Akari to come because we were hanging out last night. So.
Sure. Hikari will come, but she's gonna hop on Dietrich's shoulder.
Betrayer.
Okay.
I see how it is.
So who's all? It's just us and Hikari then?
Thomas and William?
And Froulo.
And Mac? Thomas, William, and Mac?
Well, this seems like a whole party.
It's going to be a big. You guys are going to bring Amaris and his soldiers back. It's going to be a big enough group already.
Okay.
Yeah, Thomas is like, I'll stay here and make sure we'll just make sure that everyone here stays safe.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah.
Cavalier is going to, after they leave, he's going to cast Alarm at the entrance of the bar.
Cast which?
With
Sorry.
Alarm.
Okay.
Just for like not a loud one, just like a mental thing.
Okay.
And he will. Oops! Oh, I cast it twice. No, take it back. Okay. Is there anything up in the bar behind the bar? Is there anything of interest if he's poking around after he casts that alarm spell?
Like at the bar itself?
In the bar, yeah. Like
Or
upstairs.
underground? Upstairs?
No, upstairs.
Upstairs. You can do an investigation if you want to look around.
Okay. Now you stop. Okay. Not good. 6.
6?
Yep.
There's some beer and some mugs, and that's about it.
Alright. He'll go down and he'll start handing out weapons to everyone from the bags. He doesn't have one yet.
Sounds good.
Okay, so I guess we make our way up to the cells.
Cool. So when you guys come out, you see that whole line is just a line of asleep creatures now. And that's all you'll see just straight off the bat, and anyone who wants to look around more can, but
I would. At the very least, they're not getting funneled into this arena anymore, because it's going to be a lot harder to bring sleeping people into there.
Yeah, I guess I'll make a perception roll to see what else is going on around here.
It looks so peaceful.
I got a 12.
12? Cool.
I also got a 12.
Cool. You don't really see much more than that.
Okay. All right, so we scurry on over. Tiptoe, 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 tiptoe.
Cool.
We are stealthing there.
Yes.
Stealth. Everyone's gonna stealth. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
As much as Bastion and Caladir can.
Oh, no, Cavalier's not there.
Oh, is he staying?
I thought he was staying.
Okay.
He can go, that's fine. Well, sure, he'll come.
18 stealth.
I guess he'll cast alarm as he's sleeping. Heck.
17 stealth.
24 stealth.
30-20 stealth.
14. So I was at disadvantage.
And 18.
18? Actually, I don't even need to do the math. Those are all high enough that you guys... Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. So then we make our way up through the thing to the top floor. So the top floor, how is it again? Like, is it just the champion cell that's up there?
Yeah, so what you walk into is a huge, long corridor with just the cell door in the middle.
Okay, I think maybe if someone goes up and distracts the golems, like pretends they're trying to get in through the actual cell door, then we can make a door in the wall and go in and get them out.
I would happily distract them by pretending to try and get through the cell door.
All right.
This is my first plan.
Do we want something abrasive, or do we want something more?
I feel I should be clear that I will just try and break the door down.
Yes.
But maybe we don't want the golems to actually take you or attack you.
I don't agree, but I respect that you think that.
No, it's okay. If that's what you want to do, then you can go ahead. I was just thinking that it's okay.
Nope. You are correct. Tinkerer said that you should. Yes, you should do your plan.
Okay.
Will you be able to get their attention if you're not attacking them?
I mean, that's what I'm thinking as well. They don't really seem to respond to anything I do.
And if Bastion happens to do any damage to them, it's not a bad thing. It can only benefit us in the future.
So maybe it should be more than one person that goes, though.
I'll go.
Well, should we try and see if they will respond to Froulo first?
He's made it pretty clear that they will not respond to him, but it wouldn't hurt to try.
Well, get moving.
We're gonna push him.
Okay. So he walks up, and he stands at the door and just kind of like moves the door, and then doesn't do anything. But the golems like don't do anything either, and he can't get in. So he's just like shaking the door.
Tell them to release the champion.
He like walks all the way back to you, and he's like, "They cannot release the champion. They do not have the keys, and they do not listen to me."
I have an idea, but I will let you know. What if I walked up there with Froulo and placed his hands on the bars and my hands over his hands, and then I ripped the door off? It would look like he was ripping the door off, and the golems then would not respond.
I actually don't think that's how that works, but...
That plan is very scary for me.
I imagine your hands would get injured, yes. But it might work.
Do the golems know you as a person? Or they just vaguely know you as a person, kind of?
I do not believe they know me.
Huh. There goes my idea.
Sorry, what direction are the golems facing? Like, this is the cell door. Are the golems here looking this way?
So they're on either side of the cell door, kind of just looking out. So like they're just looking at the wall, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you cast your stone door spell, they're not even looking this way.
You think I can just cast it?
How large is the room? Are there any doors? Are there any sides to the wall that are adjacent to the hallway that are right next to the cell door? If you were to do it out of a little bit further off, perhaps the golems would notice.
But if there's specific writing on the golems too, could someone not read that and see what their specific instructions are? Because certain golems have different instructions, and then we'll know what to look out for.
It seems most of us can read Elvish, so it could be any one of us.
I cannot.
I cannot.
I can.
I think
I
I
could
can
go.
read common.
Yes, that shouldn't be a problem.
I'll go and I'll say hi to your brother.
All right.
Also, Froulo, can I wear your coat while I go? Maybe they'll be less distracted by it.
Okay.
Wonderful.
You're going to have to untie him to get, like, I know his feet are untied. You're going to have to, like, untie his hands and everything to get to it. You're going to take the time to do that, Dietrich, just for fashion? Really? Sorry, that's my rant.
I thought we untied him. You just look very comfortable. Anyway, I will go. Dietrich will go over to where the golems are. Like, good day, and he will bow at them. I was taking a walk, thought maybe I would do a bit of reading, I know. And he will kind of like lean more into the bars and like try to see behind their necks.
Cool. So you are gonna have to somehow get up there because they're 10 feet tall, so you can't just like look and see.
Well then. He is going to, how tall is the door frame?
The door frame is quite tall. It's probably about 8 feet, so like the golem's heads just come up a little above it.
And how wide is it? I'm asking if I can Jean-Claude Van Damme this and split my way up the door frame.
It is, yeah, you'd be able to. It's like a pretty average size frame.
All right. He will go. Well, first he'll look in the cell. Is Galadir's brother still in the cell?
Oh my
Sitting
god.
on his regular little seat, looking out the window.
Okay.
good.
Bow to the soldiers and he'll be like, "Pardon me," and he will Jean-Claude Van Damme this.
Okay, do an acrobatics. Amherst turns around and just watches you.
No pressure.
Skills. 20.
20? Yeah, you get up there.
Can I read?
Yep. So the plate on these ones says security guard. Only allow door access to brother or Froulo. Attack any other creature who tries to enter or tamper with door.
He will not shimmy down. He'll just like kind of kick his feet together and land.
Okay.
And he will be right back. Be ready. And he will head on over to the group.
Cool.
Well-
When you leave, one of the soldiers like looks at Amherst and he's like, "What was that about?" And Amherst doesn't say anything. He's like,
All right. It says if anyone else tampers with the door who isn't brothers or Froulo, that they should attack. So, Froulo, if you could just grow some little muscles, that'd be great. Also, I have these, and he's gonna pull out like thieves' tools.
So maybe Froulo could tamper with the door like with the thieves' tools?
Are you good at picking locks, Froulo?
"I have done it before."
Right, I like these. Don't steal these. How about you try it? All right, we got to untie you.
Bastion will just like,
Okay.
and then I'll go for it. Like, if you run, I would very much appreciate a chase.
Can you roll intimidation on that one again?
Oh yeah. 13.
Okay. When you say that, he's like, "Oh, okay." And he is going to walk up to the door.
Atrik will thumbs up him.
If this doesn't work, Greya, putting a door in the stone, it wouldn't affect the door at all, so perhaps that wouldn't even trigger the golems.
I mean, that's true. There you go. Ruba got excited and forgot she was Freya.
Just cast it,
Yeah,
and
this
just,
island
while
island
Froulo's
is
gonna pick the lock. Just walk in.
this island has changed, Greya.
Dumb DM question. What's the normal roll for picking a lock?
Different
It depends
DMs have
on-
different rules. Usually it's like a sleight of hand.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like...
And if he is proficient in thieves' tools, then he would get like double the sleight of hand. Will you?
So Froulo goes up, and he's like shaking, and he like kind of like looks at you guys while he's doing it, and he reaches in, and like almost immediately, like he had keys, he just like and opens it up.
Hey! No, Gil.
It's a great job, Froulo.
And he just like stands back and looks at you like,
I saw them move. Get back here quickly.
when you say that, he darts through you.
And I'll grab him and tie him back up.
I didn't know Bastion was capable of making jokes, and this pleases me so much.
When you tie him up, he's like, "Oh, you tricked me. That is okay. I tricked you."
Who hurt this guy? Like what? Like I feel so bad for him.
Fraulo's life is really sad.
We are here for him right now.
I'm gonna hug him and tell. I'm not actually going to hug him, but
Bastion wants to kill him, but Steve thinks maybe he's the newest crew member we could rehabilitate.
I think so.
So is Amherst coming out, or?
I guess we didn't tell him to.
Oh, we didn't.
Okay, Galliard's gonna walk up and beckon Emerson.
Okay. Yeah, Amherst just like gathers his guys and comes. So he only has 4 other guys, but they all come.
Now, do they have their weapons with them? Or is it the armor?
No, they don't.
Well, we have a bunch of extra ones.
Mm-hmm. Or access to the armory now.
Exactly what I was thinking.
We will check out what the situation is down there before we go to the armory.
Cool. So kind of as you walk there, Amherst is gonna walk with you, Keladier. And he's
You got rid of your camera, but not your sound.
I know, I didn't have time.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Was it a sneeze?
Yeah.
Bless you.
Can we keep this as a blooper reel, please? That's really cute.
So Amherst is gonna walk with you, Keladier. And he's just gonna be like, "What's going on?"
This is an attempt at a breakout. Brothers is dead. Not by our hand, though. There's another group on the island. They've taken over. We believe that they have an army of undead in the arena.
Shit.
Now, we've cast a sleep spell, rather, Alita has, on the remaining living people on the island. We're going to try and get your weapons back. And we will have to go from there.
Okay. That's
Once we get down, can we see like what's going on out there?
You guys can do another perception when you get down.
14.
Ooh.
16.
17 for Bastion.
27 for Dietrich.
Oh,
What was
bless
your
you. What do you see? What do your elf eyes see?
Sorry. 23.
So
23.
Bastion, what was yours again?
Oh, 17.
Cool. And then here on our later, are you rolling or?
I just did mid rolls. It was 15. I'm not going to see anything
Okay.
more than they do.
yeah, I got 17. So
Okay. So Dietrich, you're gonna be kind of the only one who can see this. If you look, so everyone is still asleep. If you look to the beginning of the line, where everyone was being ushered into the arena to be killed, you now see some undead dragging the sleeping bodies in, and just kind of keeping the line moving.
Well, that was not ideal.
No.
Are you itching for a good story? Laughter among friends, maybe even a mystery or two? Well, you're in luck. Fire Breathing Kittens is a standalone Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Each episode is a separate 3-hour-long story, like a movie for your ears, so you can listen to these adventures in any order you like. So join us on a real play D&D quest as we solve mysteries, attempt comedic banter, and enjoy friendship. Fire Breathing Kittens podcast, fantasy, action, mystery, friendship.